What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. Shout out to my man, Game Time Brian, who has been doing the combine every single day. I thought about doing it, but I am not the college guy. I'll be honest with you. I just don't have enough time because I'm just dealing with the Cowboys. Dealing with the Cowboys is hard enough on a daily basis. It's hard to believe that this is the offseason, but when you start thinking about everything that has transpired in the last month from, of course, having the worst season in recent memory, to whether or not Mike McCarthy was coming back and seemingly coming back, and then, of course, those contracts breaking down, to having Deion Sanders, being contacted about being head coach, and Pete Carroll, and of course there was the Bill Belichick hadn't signed his contract with NC State, and the possibility of Kellen Moore coming here and interviewing it. It has been literally a whirlwind. The thoughts and things of trading Micah Parsons that have been out here, and then there's, of course, the Myles Garrett rumors of, Cowboys to try and get him. And then, of course, the air quotes from Stephen Jones and all of that stuff with Brian Schottenheimer getting hired and being thrown under the bus by guys like Michael Irvin and everything else. And then, of course, the whirlwind of coaching staff and the hires and things in here. And now here we are on the combine. This is crazy because the NFL season ended for the Cowboys, 2 months ago. And I don't think I've had a day off from Cowboys news. Legitimately new and different news. They drive the needle. So a couple of things here, and I'm going to say I am the conspiracy theorist. I try to look at things differently than others do. Okay? We'd heard, for example, I've been saying for a while that I thought that the salary cap was going to go up a lot more than what they were anticipating. I said that last year because I kept saying the effect of the new television contract, the new streaming platforms that were coming in, and the way betting was taking over is going to be a lot more than what they anticipate. I said that last year because when I look and I see, all of the betting platforms, one of which is sponsoring my channel with BetUS, shout out to BetUS, where you can get 150% matching, 150% matching on your first three deposits of up to $2,000 or 200%, excuse me, 200% if you use crypto. So definitely check out BetUS. That the NFL revenue was going to continue to grow. And, of course, the experts out there, the capologists and things, are basically, no, it's going to go to 265 to 275 at most. And we're talking about 277 to 281. I'm still standing by my 283. We'll see what the final number is, but I bet you it's closer to 283. Be that as it may, I'm going to say that there's something big going on right now with the Cowboys. And I'm not talking just about the Osa Odighizuwa deal. Because, first of all, we hear that Jerry Jones is not going to take time to talk on the bus because he's got meetings with agents for, Osa Odighizuwa, for Rico, with Jordan Lewis. And we're hearing Jordan Lewis might hold out because he's trying to get a max deal and this, that, and the other. Well, I tell you what, Jordan, if you're trying to get too much on it, you can walk, bro. I'm okay with that, all right? You're getting long in the tooth and trying to screw everybody over. I'm okay with that one. That Jerry's too busy with those, and Israel Maganahu, I can't pronounce his name. Go ahead, make fun of me in the chats. I don't give a rat's ass. You can see I don't care about what people think because I come in here scruffy, my hair all nappy and everything else. Probably got hairs growing off my nose. So if you think that you making a comment about how I mispronounce a name is going to bother me, bro, I've been at this for a long time. And I just basically say, you're either with me or you're not. You can like me or not. And if you don't like me, that's fine. But The funny thing is, those of you who don't like me, you're still watching. So thank you very much for the views that help me get paid. Be that all as it may, are you going to honestly tell me that Jerry Jones is so busy meeting with Jordan Lewis's agent and Rico's agent that he can't do what he always does? That those contract negotiations are so deep that Jerry Jones can't come out for air? Are you really going to tell me that? Because we're talking about the same guy who in the past we've had the opening press conference happen in training camp and 30 minutes after it announced that Diggs' contract was done. Are you literally going to tell me? I mean, are we going to try and pretend that Jerry Jones, that he's actually writing out the numbers and all these things? Come on, bro. Come on. Now, on these contracts, I could see if it were a bigger profile person that you were working on getting these things done. Because, I mean, let's be real. Rico, it's going to be, we're going to offer you $7-8 million and all that, 3-year deal and something, okay? And maybe they counter and want a little bit more, bigger piece of the pie, Israel McConaughey, that's going to be, maybe a $2 million deal that, that the underlings can negotiate those, okay? You don't bring out the big guns for these smaller contracts like this. The Nick Hayden. The Nick Hayden linebacker one. I don't know that you need Jerry Jones to do the negotiations on that one. And even the Osa ones, we were already told that one's pretty close, to hammering out the last bit of it. And it's not going to take 24 hours nonstop of Jerry Jones meeting to get that done. But what if they're also working on something else that's not being reported? What if they're also working on Micah Parsons? What if right now they're trying to set themselves up by getting Micah Parsons' deal hammered out right now, along with Osa and the other guys, to be ready to rock and roll in free agency? Then you would see, you know what, Jerry? We're bringing out the big guns. Like Micah, bro, you and Jerry, you done had, the national championship game together. You done talked about what we want to do as far as the franchise and so on. We're going to get this thing done, and we're going to get the money off of your contract. We're going to get the money off of your contract because his cap number right now is $24 million, and we're going to get it done. Or maybe it's not Micah Parsons. Here's what you have to understand here. For most teams other than the Cowboys, this is where deals get made. Cowboys, they briefly talk, we talked to D-Law's agent at the Combine, and, we thought we had a deal for $18 million, and now, here it is a couple months later, they're talking about $18 million. The Cowboys typically don't do any work here other than measuring slongs. That's what Jerry does. He's got the tape measure, talking about how long their stuff is. Okay? What if the Cowboys are working a big trade? You want to get the publicity? You want to win the fans back? You want to start this offseason bigly? Make a big move right now. Make a trade for Myles Garrett. Get Micah Parsons signed. Something big that says, fuck the bullshit. We're going to do things differently. And that's where I think, because we've seen a picture. Okay, I first said, well, maybe Jerry Jones is sick. No, we saw him walking off the bus with a drink in hand. This says to me, something big is in the works. Something big is in the works. And remember, if in the next couple of days, today, tomorrow, or Monday, if something big happens, remember, Mark Holmes told you that my Jobu sense is ticking. My Jobu sense is ticking. All righty, good people. We're going to keep watching.
Come to my mind. We had a great run of it. He's a great coach, and I'm proud to have him as a friend and proud to have had the times that we had. We just had a great experience.
Can you answer Switzer's question now?
What?
Do you think you could answer Barry's question now?
I've never been able to know why. I fucked it up. That, not just that, but anything else. No.